Everything found on the moon so far. Everyone is packing their backpack up to travel to Mars and colonize it, but no one ever wonders what some of the interesting and secret things we have got on the moon. Ages ago, the moon was a far-flung territory that was only used in children's fairy tales, but with time, over 100 robotic spacecraft have been launched to explore the moon, including 9 crewed missions to the moon, backed up by more than 6 nations so far. Its presence and close relationship with our planet are what keeps our researchers and scientists constantly coming up with discoveries, and they have things to tell you about the moon. So that's why, in today's video, we are going to let you have a look at everything found on the moon so far. So stay tuned till the very end of the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to watch more amazing videos from us. Let's get started. The Genesis Rock. The first and strangest thing that was found on the moon was the Genesis Rock. Apollo 15's astronauts, who are completely capable to find unusual things on the moon, found this rock while trying to get hold of the moon's real primordial crust. At first, these guys thought that this rock will present their holy grail, but when detailed tests were taken, nothing special came out of this rock. According to a report, the Genesis Rock is a common mineral that is known as anorthosite. Interestingly, it depicted that less than 100 million years ago, it was created, mainly with a type of plagioclasy feldspar. Research shows that the rock was formed in the early stages of the solar system, at least 4 billion years ago, which is just incredible. Orange soil. Another jaw-dropping discovery on the moon was the orange soil that seemed to appear very mysterious and interesting. During the Apollo 17 exploration mission, the renowned astronaut and scientist Harrison Schmitt discovered something really strange. You might know that the moon consists of a powdery gray surface, but when he witnessed some type of soil that was orange in appearance, he was amazed to have found a secret type of soil. Firstly, Harrison thought that it's a reflection of his equipment, but soon, he realized that this really is a different color of the soil. He brought back some of the sample, which is orange in color, and is kind of a volcanic glass. This clearly describes that long ago, there was some volcanic activity going on the moon. Later, NASA reports predicted that Shorty Crater's orange soil is formed from molten drops that were sprayed from a lunar volcanic eruption some 3.64 billion years ago. Another wonder of nature. Deep caverns. This discovery confirms that there was a volcanic history on the moon in the past. In 2007, when a Japanese aerospace exploration agency launched a satellite to survey the moon, 2 years of research confirmed that there is evidence of lava tubes in the moon's crust. Incredibly, these lava tubes on the moon developed due to the eruption of basaltic lava, and when the lava is cooled, it hardens, creating these phenomenal structures. However, once the flow of lava diminishes, the tube may drain, forming a hollow void that seems to be something created precisely by someone human-like. Your mind would be blown up to know that these tubes may be as wide as 500 meters. Hence, it is said that in future visits to the moon, these caves can be used as shelters, and astronauts could use them permanently for operation. Water on the moon. It would be surprising for you to know that in 2009, NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter discovered the presence of water on the moon in the form of ice. In recent research, when scientists were able to take a better look at the water on the lunar surface, they discovered that water molecules jump around the moon as the lunar surface warms and cools throughout the day. Although the water stays on the moon's surface until the lunar midday due to the heat generated, some of the water melts and heats up to lift into the moon's delicate atmosphere. The water jumps from here and there, and in a while, it reaches an area that is cool enough to make it ice down to the surface again. Water indeed is a valuable resource for human explorers to not only drink, but also to serve as fuel for future robotic exploration, as water can be split chemically to form rocket fuel, saving missions from having to carry that fuel from Earth. A huge, dense blob of metal located below the surface of the moon's south pole. Another awesome finding on the moon is the anomaly of heavy metal lodged in the mantle that is altering the moon's gravitational field. According to a study, the anomaly has a huge weight of approximately 2.4 quadrillion tons, making scientists very surprised. Though it's not yet discovered how this giant blob of metal reached the moon and trapped below the lunar surface. Interestingly, it can be assumed that the heavy remains of the iron-nickel asteroid crashed on one side of the moon and created the giant South Pole Aiken crater some 4 billion years ago. The moon is shrinking and quaking. Have you ever wondered that something as gigantic as the moon could shrink? Amazingly, it's explained by the scientist. The moon tugs on cliff-like cracks on the surface, leading to lots of moonquakes, researchers have discovered. Scientists revisited moonquake data gathered from 1969 to 1977 by seismic equipment on the Apollo lunar missions to know more about this odd and strange phenomenon. They mapped the seismic data to satellite images of thrust faults, or scarps, that are the stair-step cliffs on the lunar surface. They found out that these formations stand dozens of feet high and extend for miles, and they are visible in images captured by NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. The researchers discovered that around 25% of the moonquakes were likely generated by released energy from them, rather than by asteroid impacts or activity deep inside the moon. Scarps are spread across the face of the moon in a vast global network and are estimated to be no more than 50 million years old, the researchers wrote. The age and distribution of the scarps hint that they appeared as the moon's interior cooled down, causing its crust to contract. Gel-like substance. Another substance that is found by China's Change 4 lunar rover is a strange colored gel-like substance. U-22 stumbled on this gel during Lunar Day 8, and the discovery forced the scientists to focus on the gel instead of finding other things. Hence, the drive team, excited by the discovery, reported their lunar scientist. The teams and the scientists decided to postpone U-22's plans to continue exploring the West and instead ordered the rover to test the unknown strange material. With the help of obstacle avoidance cameras, U-22 carefully reached the location of and then targeted the strange colored material and its surroundings. The rover tested both areas keenly with the visible and near-infrared spectrometer, which is often used to discover scattered or reflected materials to reveal their makeup. Although nothing has been discovered on the nature of this gel, one possible explanation outside researchers suggested is that the substance is melted glass created from meteorites striking the surface of the moon. A crack in the moon. Recently, researchers were shocked by a discovery of a strange crack on the moon's surface. And the worst part is, the crack is continuously expanding. Large-scale research is conducted by an institute that studies the fault on the lunar surface using sensors installed during Apollo 17. The research indicates a mysterious crack that appeared on the surface of the moon due to a powerful shock of magnitude closer to 5.5 on the Richter scale, which is enough to cause heavy damages to buildings on Earth. Did you know that we have found these things on the moon? Don't be shy to comment right below. What more can we find on the moon? Want to watch more exciting videos? If yes, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Until the next video, stay tuned.